So big hand, please, for Tom.
Some people think that we're not all on the same boat, and some people can suffer and some people can get by without suffering. They think that some folks can bleed and the others can get by, but everybody has to bleed.
Disillusioned state, I was walking home one day. My dead-end life was over in no play. From the corner of my eye, someone beckoned to me. He said, "Come play the ukulele, you'll say the way. You'll be filled with love from the skies above. Ukuleles of love, rain from the skies above." Tiny bubbles filled the spaces in my head. I was happy, I was glad, and I got out of bed. The music took over me, I play my friends. If you wanna join the party, just say yes, yes. You'll be filled with love from the skies above. Ukuleles of love, raining from the skies above. Ukuleles of love, ukuleles of love. Welcome to Midnight Ukulele Disco. Tom Harker is here. It's the Ukulele Man. Wow.
It's great to be here.
It's fabulous.
As always.
Fabulous to have Tom in town. We don't get him here often enough. But what the heck are you doing in New York?
Well, I'm getting some exercise. I've been, I have a pen pal in England. Hi, James. We've been writing a long time. I threatened for years I was going to come visit. And so I came in, stopped over at my friend Ron's house. Hi, Ron. And then I took off to England, been there 4 or 5 days, met saw Phil, who you'll see later, and his wonderful family, and played at the Uke Jam and played at the Soup, Silly Old Ukulele Players Club.
I have a little button
Yeah.
here. So is this
Official button.
Was this the first time that Ukulele Man has wowed the across the pond?
Well, I went 40 years ago and took my ukulele then too, but I don't know if I wowed them. I can't remember that far back actually. But yeah, it's been 40 years since I got there, and thanks to wonderful people, James and Phil, I had a wonderful time, and all the other folks there, Nick, hi Nick.
So what we saw at the top of the show, that was at a folk club.
That was at the Ready Folk Club. Those folks were really nice too. They took me in, they had a regular act that was going to be there, and they were going to let a few people play a couple songs. Well, they had me come back and play 2 extra songs, so they loved it. I loved them. It was a great time, and we're going to see some of James's handiwork with my camera from the Ready Folk
Tom has
Club.
brought a lot of video footage across with him. I think you'll probably be sharing some more of it from your own YouTube and whatnot if people look for that. But we have lots of footage for you tonight as well. Now, American in traveling in England now, were you the novelty of across there?
Well, probably. You know, I know a friend of mine back in near Circleville, he's from England, and everybody thinks he's a novelty, so it probably works the other way. And of course, the same thing here. You know, somebody said, "I'm so big and the instrument is so small," but we've heard that before, haven't we? Yeah.
Right. Tom is quite a sight with his ukulele on stage. How tall are you, Tom?
I used to be 6'4". I think I'm probably 6'3" now.
Quite a man.
Yeah.
I think Ian Schwartz may be the second tallest ukulele player.
Ah.
You may may have been the tallest, or you could probably figure that out with him. But traveling in the UK with your ukulele, are there differences in what they're doing with the ukulele in the UK ukulele?
Oh, I don't know. I think they're the ones people I saw are good players, and it looks pretty much the same as you might find here.
It seems to me the folk clubs and the ukulele clubs are something that's maybe has a music hall tradition in the UK that we're sort of lacking a little here.
Yeah, there really was, like at Soup, everybody wasn't there because everybody can't make it every meeting, and it was still packed, and everybody was so enthusiastic and playing a lot of different kinds of things, just like at the cabaret. And
so do people bring along like sheets of music and share them with the rest of the club?
Yeah, well, the night I was there, people would play their own song or a song that they had picked, and people would try to play along. And I took, as you'll see later in the show, I sent some music over of a cover of Do You Know What It Means to Miss New Orleans, and we played that together, and that was a lot of fun.
Right.
A lot of great people. I want to say hi, England. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Right, and some of those people that you spent time with in England had previously come across to New York and shared their music here at the cabaret a few years ago. There was the British
invasion, yeah. And Phil was one of those folks. That's how I met Phil. I gave him. I guess we had all been having our pints. And I hardly remember a whole lot of it. I think Phil's the same way, but I gave him some CDs, and it worked out very nice. I hope I can see him again. I hope he can get over here.
Right. I know there's been some interesting cross-pollination between some of the Brooklyn folks playing uke here in New York and Paris. There's a good connection there, and perhaps there's another connection to be made between New York and London and further afield in England as well.
If I had been younger, I had thought about trying to get up to Scotland and over to Paris, but even with the wonderful care I got from James and Phil, I don't think I could have made it now.
It's easy to run yourself ragged. Do you think that, are there any UK festivals coming up that you talked about?
I think, yeah, but I can't give you the details, but Phil said that, you know, it's getting really big. They had a gigantic one in Italy not too long ago, and then the one that you've know about from Paris, and they have them in the UK, and it's getting bigger and bigger, bigger stage, sort of like Woodstock for ukulele.
Oh, holy moly, that's quite a.
But if you check out the Soup, folks, if you check out the Soup website, you can probably get any information like that you want.
What is the soup website URL?
I think you just if you just Google or
Soup
search
ukulele?
soup, yeah, soup ukulele. It's not London. It's it's London. It's North London, but you can find it real
that.
easily.
We'll
Yeah.
Google that up. So we have some more video clips coming up, and I wonder if you could tell me a little about the next clip we have. You were staying with Phil.
Well, okay, yeah. This will be maybe a surprise for Phil, but Phil and I played some songs together, and you'll see one of those. But the big surprise is Jack. Jack is 2 years old, and he can play the ukulele.
Oh, he's starting young across there.
Yeah, and it's wonderful. He's such a little bright-eyed, bushy-tailed young guy, and I miss him already.
This is from Tom's travels across in the UK, just last week actually, so this is hot off the press. It's Tom and Phil and the young whippersnapper learning how to play ukulele.
On one song he does a solo on eating jam and toast.
Check this out. You're with Midnight Ukulele Disco. When we're back in the studio, we'll have Tom here live with a new song.
I ain't nothing but a hound dog. I'm an important excuse for a man. Since you left me, baby, all I got left is here can I stand. Whoa, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I got this here can I stand, but baby, I ain't got you. Oh, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's all the same damn thing. Processed pork can get me by, but it can't make me sing. Whoa, I got the Spanish blues, and I think I would rather be in one of your shoes. Oh, come home, cooking mama, bring your juicy hand, bring me luscious loaves of bread. Come home, feed your man. Whoa, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I got this here can I stand, but baby, I ain't got you. Oh, yeah. Oh, still got some pickle relish, saving it just for you. Oh, come home, cooking mama, see what we can do. Whoa, I don't know how I'm gonna get off on. Yeah, I got this hair, can't stand, but there ain't no gray poupon, 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 no gray poupon. Mr. Philip Powell and Jack. Thank you.
Taxman's taken all my dough and left me in my stately home. Oh, your turn. Lazy. Lazy on a sunny afternoon. Help me sail away. Give me 2 good reasons why I ought to stay. 'Cause I love to live so pleasantly. Live this life of luxury. Lazy on the sunny afternoon.
somewhere way, way out there, there's a place for me. Somewhere way, way out there, there's a land that's real and true and free. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to somewhere where there's nothing to get hung about. Somewhere way, way out there, where all the cops have wooden legs, and the lemonade brooks and the popcorn cooks all day, where pretty nurses sell poppies on Penny Lane, and the U.S. Mint issues candy canes. Oh, let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to somewhere where there's nothing to get hung about. Somewhere way, way out there, where all the skies are not cloudy all day, and the deer and the heffalump play, where little birds fly over the rainbow and connect with the sweet frog they know. Oh, let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to somewhere where there's nothing to get hung about. Somewhere way, way out there. Oh, oh, la, 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 la. Oh, let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to somewhere where there's nothing to get hung about. Somewhere way, way out there. Oh, out there, way, way out there, beyond the blue. Oh, out there, way, way out there, beyond the sea, Bobby Darin waits for me. Oh, let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to somewhere where there's nothing to get hung about. Somewhere way, way out there. Oh, pack your bags and we'll be on our way. Oh, bring your ukulele and we'll sing and play. Oh, pack your bags, and when we get there, I'll buy you bonny blue ribbons for your bonny brown hair. Oh, let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to somewhere where dreams come true. Somewhere way, way out there. Somewhere out there. Do you know which way to go? If you do, oh, won't you tell me? Do you know which way to go? Oh, if you do, oh, won't you show me? I can't make it on my own. I can't walk this world alone. So if you would, won't you please take me home with you? Oh, do you know if I'm your beau? If you do, oh, won't you tell me so? Does that sign mean I'm your guy? Oh, if it does, oh, won't you hold me tight? I can't make it on my own. Oh, I can't walk this world alone. So if you would, won't you please take me home with you? Oh, can you see the good in me? If you can, oh, won't you tell me? Can you hear? I need you near, oh, lend an ear, oh, and I'll tell you, oh, I can't make it on my own. Oh, I can't walk this world alone. So if you would, won't you please take me home with you? I think I know which way to go. Hold my hand, oh, and I'll take you there. Take my hand, I'll be your man. We'll walk this land, oh, together. We can make it, you and me. Have a home and raise a family. Paint the house and plant a little tree, you and me. Oh, so happy we will be, you and me. Oh, you and me.
All right, Tom. Wow. I love that new song. I
Thanks.
think Dolan is keen to hear that because he wants to use that in one of his cabaret acts.
I hope
You've
he
already got
does. Yeah, he's got total permission.
Fabulous. So what's up next for you, Tom? You're back home. And
Well, I got to get back and go over all my films and everything and send off stuff to James and Phil. But then we've got, well, we just had Kaboo. Kaboo came by in Columbus, Ohio. We had a big show, a big jazz show there. Michael Wagner's coming in December. That'd be the third time he's been in Columbus, second time I've had something to do with getting it organized.
Oh, fantastic. And you're nurturing a new venue out there, right?
We had it at the Areopagitica bookstore with Kaboo. That's the more intimate, non-alcoholic venue. And then we have it at Victorian's Midnight Cafe, which is where Michael appeared once before.
Wow.
Then after that, in January, two of the guys in my band graduated from Worthington High School, and we're going to go back there and have a concert for the whole school.
Oh, fantastic. That's
Yeah.
a lot of you can coming up. I'm glad we can have some New Yorkers coming out and kicking kicking a little bit of butt out there in Ohio.
Amen. Amen.
Fabulous result of the election for Ohio as well. It seems to be changing there a little
I was in the air when the election was going on. I voted ahead of time. I voted, and I was surprised that I'm from the backward part of the backward state of Ohio, and I don't know what Circleville voted, but Ohio voted for Obama, and maybe there's hope for the world.
Fantastic. It's been great having you in town again, Tom.
Well, thanks,
We've got
Jason.
one more clip. This is from the Soup guys. What does Soup stand for?
S-O-U-P, silly old ukulele players. And all of them aren't old, but probably all of us are silly.
Check it out. This is Tom with Soup, and we'll catch you again next week here on Midnight.
I love you,
Disco.
England.